Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? You know, due to the government discrimination, last month they attacked the security attacked me, DHS security attacked me. And it's DHS that has been attacking me the whole time. Like I said, from the beginning, it has been the government. So in saying that, we had to do a lot of running back and forth to the council's members' office to get assistance with the complaint. The first day that we went down there, my son lost his book bag and lost all of his school stuff. He had it in the office with him. I went in the back room. When I came back, the book bag was gone. It was never turned in, lost or found, and nothing. It just disappeared. It had all of his books and binder stuff I had collected. I cannot afford to do this. That's what I use their welfare check for. I use their welfare check to pay for his education and to pay for my education as well. I do not use it to support myself or take care of myself in no type of way besides basic needs, which is like soap, lotion, deodorant, toothpaste, washing laundry, things like that. It that's it. So in saying that, DHS had in in July cut the benefits down in August. Miss Weathers called and contacted them. They said that they sent me a letter saying that I had been overpaid. So they did not say anything about recertifying or nothing. So this is something that they do just to harm us. This is something that they've been doing. I don't know. And what's crazy is what I really be lost about is that, you know what I'm saying? People that live off the government on Facebook be on that jump front. And hey, because you got housing and you make minimum wage and you live off the government, you cannot turn around and say something to somebody. I'm not even looking for housing. I wouldn't even need their assistance if they wasn't doing what they're doing to me. So, anyways, in saying that, that's to prevent my son from being able to go to school. They want me to go down there and sit in their office all day at their DHS office. But me, I'm not going to their DHS office. I don't even want to be here in the shelter for real. If it was not for my son, I would have already been out living on the streets. I wouldn't stay here. I wouldn't stay anywhere where somebody is targeting me. As you can see, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm up. So I really don't sleep here. And then I'm going to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I have a couple hours of sleep. I get up, get myself together, my bath, all that stuff. Then get my son up at 7 o'clock to have him ready, to get him time to wake up and all of that because we start school at 9 a.m. in the morning. From 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. we do school every day. The government does not assist us with anything. After their security had attacked and jumped me in a setup while the girl was running around screaming and doing all the stuff that you seen in the video, after they did that and I report this stuff, they send the mental health department to say that I'm crazy after I report this to Miss Brooks. So, Miss Brooks, I'm fully aware you and your other managers and supervisors, um, Dr. Sheila Armstrong, Miss Moore, whoever else you may have down on your team, you know what I'm saying, who's assisting the people out in Virginia with these people out here and targeting me. As I had told you before, I'm fully aware. So when your residents start coming in, as soon as they come in, they start talking about me and what they think I got going on based on your other residents and your other residents telling them that they getting it from your employees. So in saying that, this has been going on for a good while. I have been reporting this stuff to y'all. So um, at this point, like I said, I prepare my son. He knows that most likely I'm not going to be here for him when he get older. He is fully aware. So I prepare him. I do. I put a lot of time into talking to him and all of that. I don't know if people expect me like to beg or something like that. That's not what I'm gonna do. If nobody decides to help me, then what I will do is I will just sit until because eventually they'll come to me and they'll try to use their laws to act like I did something wrong based on the situation that they put me in, which voids their laws anyway. So, like I said, your legislation, your judicial, and your executive branches has done a whole bunch of criminal shit. And why you continue to try to target me based on your bullshit ass registry? You know you can't convince nobody that I'm a rapist. So now all of a sudden I'm a predator. You have people doing that, the same shit from the thing out in Virginia. But as I said before, they do not allow me to file any charges based on any of the things that is going on. This is how the government has been targeting me from the beginning. This is how they use the federal criminals to allow them to molest Shania, Michelle Hill, and all of the things that they was doing out there. Same thing with the abuse to my son. Same type of things with their schools, with their social services, and their other departments. So what they'll do is they'll act like, like I'm doing something wrong by looking out for myself and my son, our life and well-being before any of the other bullshit. Because what they're not going to do is like, I was telling I was at Mr. McDuffie's office, um, and Miss Kelly was telling me to make sure I make it to the hearing on December the 12th. So I was like, how am I supposed to do that? I had a Metro card that had $15 on it. I've been down there twice, so of course there's like a couple dollars left on there, probably, if that. So she was like, however you got that card, that's a card that I had from after months and months and months and months and months of chasing people down. I got somebody to give me a $20 card. So in saying that, they can't even assist with basic things like Metro Pass or nothing out here for us. So whoever they had to call me last week from, I don't know, from their federal agency or whoever, as soon as they get a crooked judge, that's what they're looking for now. They got to get a crooked judge so they can falsify everything and come up with some type of charges to charge me with. That's going to be legit, because basically what this man said straight up literally is fuck me and my son's life to register on a registry that don't mean shit, because who the fuck am I raping? Because that's what I'm on your registry for. But yet, you're targeting me in the public as a predator. That's what your federal informants did in Virginia, and that's what you got these people out here doing in the district. So, again, like I said, I came into this already understanding and knowing that, that if they didn't do the right thing, that I was going to die. Because unlike most black people, you're not going to come and lock me up based on some shit you got going on, some criminal shit you got going on, then try to use your laws and all of this bullshit because other people go along with it, because of how they feel. That's supposed to justify something to me. No, fuck you, fuck them, and we can leave this joint in the bank. See, then I'm the crazy person because I'm not letting you bully and intimidate me. So I'm really confused about you sick ass black people and which way y'all you want a nigga to sit down. First of all, oh, don't let them beat you, don't let them do this and do that. Then when somebody stands up, then you don't want them to stand up. So I'm confused on what the fuck you do want them to do. Well, personally, I'm not confused, but it's confusing as hell about what you do want somebody to do, seriously. But me, I'm gonna do what I know common sense God gave me. So in saying that, I'm not gonna waste my time doing all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because by somebody physically, mentally, and sexually targeting you, because that's exactly what they're doing in all three ways. But the aim is my son. That's who they're really targeting. Everything that they do is to aim at him. This is the same stuff that they did throughout Shania's life. So I'm fully aware of what they're doing and how the system works. This is why they allow black kids to be abused. This is why DHS and all of their departments have been involved. But the only thing that my black kid is going to remember is that black people did everything. He never sees the white faces behind pulling the strings to know that this is shit that white people do out of racial hatred, and that there's just dumb black people who's always been dumb from the beginning of time, just biding time just to get by. Because I mean, you have to have weak people in the world, and most of the people are weak. So they go along with these type of things, and they're going to get worse and worse over time. That's just what it is. But my thing is to be able to get assistance for education for my son. So I know many of you are retarded, so I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not putting my son in a fucking public school where they're targeting him at. Okay, the teachers had the kids fighting on him at one school. When I went up there to deal with each issue, the teacher was all fucked up and off. Some shit that shouldn't even been going on with no kids. So I don't have to sit and waste my time with y'all about nothing like that, because I filed all this stuff. And then when they called CPS, then the lady claimed she didn't have none of the paperwork and they didn't have nothing. So, as I said before, they're not doing reports or any of that stuff. Whatever's happening, they're covering it up so that there's no history of what's happening to us at all. So they don't have any intentions of me living anyway. That's why the fuck they doing everything they're doing. So, in saying that, and they're not doing this because I'm advocating or nothing. They're just targeting me. They've been doing it. They're using the relatives because of whatever informant shit they had going on with the drugs. And then the nigga Andre, who's in Andre Hines, who works at their barbershop out there, why the feds running in and out the barbershop looking out for him. I mean, you just tell people, oh, they're hot on me. The feds are not hot on you. You got too much shit going on with that history. They've been doing all that shit you was doing. That's bogus. They're watching out for you. Your lives are not, you're not going through anything. You're just playing them same dumbass relatives. I mean, what can you not tell them? If you can fuck their baby mamas and you can abuse their niece and you can do shit to their sister and you can do shit to them, what can't you do? They're dumb as fuck. There's nothing they won't see. So then you'll have the little goofy ass people that deal with you out there, calling themselves in the hood, coming out with all types of bullshit and upset. Now, this is the thing about y'all. Y'all supposed to be people who feel good about yourselves and supposed to have all of this self-love and okay with yourself. But somebody else saying something positive and feeling positive about something, not looking at somebody else based on something and decision they make like things I do. I don't look at other people and decisions I make. So therefore, I won't be stuck worrying about them when I know there's something I can fix with me because I can't fix them. So while you try to throw cheap shots and do all of this other bullshit, you're goofy as shit because you're coming at me about any little comments that I make because I'm not tripping about some dude because you're focused on Andre Hines. I'm not. That's who you're focused on. So anything I say in those comments, you think that I'm talking about him. So you're jumping off a cliff. Shit, do a triple flip and dab on that jump too while you jumping because you look goofy as shit. What are you going to do with that? An informant playing thug DL on the low. Bitch, bye. The joke is on you. You look stupid as fuck. Nobody even entertains that. Anyways, take y'all little DL dusty niggas and kick rocks. Because that little image shit y'all trying to hold up do not mean anything. I'm glad the government got y'all wrapped up with that. But as I said before, y'all come out with all of this little bullshit. You come out trying to fake, like go look at my at the birthday wishes. All of those people, none of them people give a fuck about me. All of those people is them people. You know what I'm saying? They somehow associated to them. All that shit, all of that was fake love. That wasn't shit real. Nothing. So like you go through all of that because you're very, very comfortable. You understand? So you must believe 100% that they already told you that they gonna make sure that they take care of me. Otherwise you wouldn't be that comfortable. You wouldn't be that dumb to think that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand totally. Like I said, I came in this shit ready to die. But what the fuck they not gonna do? They not gonna try to put no false shit on me, act like I was doing anything. I haven't committed no fucking crimes. The last time that I got in trouble, I was 19 years old. Outside of that, there's no crimes that I have committed and been indicted on. Everything else, that's shit that they made up to try to make a history or a background because if they came out now with nothing, they would look stupid as shit. Again, I filed charges with Prince William County, Commonwealth of Virginia, when they made the allegations. When Andre Hines had called the neighbor and told them I was a predator, um, Andrew Armstrong had posted the registry when Shania Hill came out and said she was molested and I went to prison. These dumbass people who can't even read and write, stupid as shit, don't know nothing about me, my relatives, my life, or nothing. So it's easy to do shit like this because you couldn't do it out there in Virginia because everybody already know that it was bullshit and it was bullshit coming from y'all group of people who could not initiate or do none of this shit you did without the government. Then you have people coming out speaking on your behalf. Now, this is what really tripped me out. Y'all have talking all this street shit out there and out here. Ain't none of y'all streets. Out here, you living in a shelter, you gutter. You not this is not no fucking streets. When you live like that, that's called gutter. You confused about your lifestyle and what you're really doing. So you're gutter, okay? Because you're not doing shit at all. Therefore, you're not the streets. Second of all, those people out there working with the government, those niggas snitching Andre Hines, Christopher Stanley, Demetrius Perkins, None of those niggas or their crew or the people y'all hang with, associated with, none of that shit is no streets. You niggas is the government. You are the feds. The feds and the local authorities is watching your back. Those are the people who are assisting you in your crimes because you're committing crimes for them. That is why they're helping you solicit children. This is why they're helping you push drugs through the community. Okay, cool. That's what the fuck y'all had going on. Still had nothing to do with me. So, in saying that, please stop trying to offend me about some fuck ass people, some fuck ass dude, and some bullshit that mean more to you than it do to me. The things that I'm really concerned about is the kids because, like I said before, I can defend and look out for me. There's not a problem there. But I see that they're targeting my kids, and they're going to keep on targeting us while we're here. And the best thing to do is to leave here. And that's exactly what I plan on doing ASAP, regardless of what I have to do. Because, like I said, the reason for them doing all the things that they're doing is to stop us from having our basic needs, being able to get education, being able to work. Because all of these things I can do remote. I can educate my son during the day. I can make sure that I go to school and work at night, which I do anyway. I develop systems at night, which they're aware of. That's the reason for cutting the funds, so that I wouldn't be able to pay for things that I need to do to assist myself to be stable, which they have been doing prior to now. So even Mr. McDuffie's office, very nice people. They can't help. It's nothing they can do. Like I said, anytime white people get upset and get out of character and start yelling, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to argue with somebody or go back and forth because they want me to pretend like somebody's not doing something to me. Oh, go to mental health so we can give you housing. Bitch, fuck you, fuck your housing and the boat that brought you into this world. I do not want your fucking housing. For what? So you can have people targeting me coming to where I live at. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? And then because I'm saying something honest and being straight up, then I'm crazy about that. And then because I know these people are coming for me and they're trying to kill me, I'm prepared for it. So I'm just going to plan on taking as many as I can and say, what the fuck else is there to do? So then I'm crazy for what? For doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. That's like that's how fucked up and sick you are. But the psychological trauma starts in early childhood. That's the point of doing all of that. That's the point of targeting kids young like this. That's the point of putting them in these unhealthy environments young and having them grow up in these environments like this. So, and saying that, they got a lot of bullshit going on. Me personally, I'm gonna do what I have to do. I know that after this week, my son won't be able to go to school, which they're aware of too, because I paid, like I said, I paid for his internet and all that stuff, and I won't be able to do that. So, there, I don't, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna chase these people down to do the right things. Eventually, like I said, they'll come to me. They send their CPS. They right now they're working on building up a lot of false cases, which is easy for them to do because they have the relatives to go along with it. Shit, even on my mother, I already know facts. Even my grandmother would come to court and lie, straight up. When if I was to talk to her now, she'd be like, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that." She don't even know what I do. I do all of that and some. I do more shit than people even think, cause that's just what I do. So you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean anything. I'm still gonna be in the struggle because I'm being targeted. So I'm not too sure. And I guess you feel like it's more adequate if somebody goes out there and sell their ass and all that. But while I'm out there trying to do all of that, where the fuck would my son be and how would he be safe? That's exactly what I'm saying. There's something to everything. So, unlike many of you who don't care about yourselves or care about your kids for real, it's just about what you're trying to get or have. That's not the case for me. I had goals, I'm saying, the things I accomplished just because I have goals and I don't live in the moment and stuff like that. So, like I said, these people, they're still doing their little shit. You know what I'm saying? They keep sending, they still send people, they still come with the same bullshit. So, me, I just do what I have to do. I'm not going to keep on going through all of that. The goal is to deplete our resources. The more our resources are depleted, then they'll attack again. But this time I'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? And I pray. I'm not even joking. On everything I love, I can take as many as I can. Straight up and just, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Stop letting Stop going for bullshit. Stop letting somebody tell you, you know what I'm saying, the sky is orange and it's not. Stop just going for anything, okay? If somebody making up laws and the laws that they're making up is to harm me, and I know everything that they're doing is to harm me, I'm not gonna let them use that same fucking law to try to say that it's something to keep peace or do anything for the public. That's not the case. Fucking common sense go a long way. So some things you don't need knowledge and education for. Some things is fucking basic common sense, and we don't really have that much out here. So in saying that, I understand. But yeah, these people are sick of shit and they got a lot going on. So they'll still have a lot going on. But if anybody out there, I'm a um, try to do some videos of the stuff me and Kimonte do for school. It's kind of hard because we have a lot going on, and both of us like have a lot going on. We actually do this even on the weekends. We like I said, we brush up and study and do all of that stuff. So this has been going on for a while. All of that about them targeting me because of when I was 19. They started way before I was 19. So that's bullshit. That's just something that the reason why they're not doing this for no criminals or that black girl enough, and they could give two shits about her or the criminals involved. They doing this to cover up the fact that if they open up that case, they scared about all the other cases that they open up that they did the same shit to black people for, because all of these cases are the cases that their informants have set people up on. That's all it is. So y'all going through all of this to try to cover up some shit that even if you get by now, later you won't get by. So bide your fucking time. Do whatever you gotta do. I already know it's gonna be 10 times or 100 times worse, because I know. God said high and look low. So in saying that, I don't be worrying about none of that shit. But there's nothing crazy about me or nothing. Whenever I report any incidents of anything that go on, they contact the Department of Health and send them here. When they officers jump me and strain my neck and my arm, they send the they call the Department of Health that evening. And when they got here, they was like, oh, we got a complaint, we got a call saying that you made a complaint about and that was after I had talked to Council Member McDuffie that evening that they had called. And then I had called Miss Brooks and Dr. Sheila Armstrong, same thing, sent CPS back out. And it's just like, that's just what they doing. So me, I'm not on here trying to convince y'all of none of that shit, dog. My everything I've done speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a hard time trying to tell somebody all of a sudden, I just started doing shit that I never done before. So, and if the relatives is making up stuff, like I said, if they was out there when they came out in that hate crime, that's what let me know that they was involved in molesting and soliciting Shania. Ain't no telling what else they was doing with other kids or whatever the fuck they got going on out there. Cause you're not gonna go along with no lie like that and some bullshit like that and you not fucked up in something. Come on, cut it out. And then the crazy bitch gonna send me a message talking about some happy Thanksgiving and blessings if I'm still upset. Bitch, go kill yourself. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like 100%, bitch. Fuck you. You got to be one sick ass narcissistic bitch. I'm dead ass serious. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I took care of you all your life from a child all the way up until I was gone. Then when I came back, I still looked out for you while you partied and worked and had fun and hoed around and shit. I looked out for you with shit that y'all needed. You know what I'm saying? Always told y'all the right thing. Always been a big sister. No bullshit. Only time if anybody tell you bitches anything that you don't agree with, you upset thinking they're against you. So, and saying that, bitch, I'm not here to kiss your ass or none of that. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be nothing to you, bitch. Nothing. Okay? The best thing you can do for me is forget about me. I do not fuck with you. There's no way you can molest my kid and send me some shit like that after you came out last year with some informants claiming that I was a pedophile and some other shit, a snitch, with some fucking informants, some shit I don't know nothing about, based on some shit you got going on that I don't have nothing to do with. And then you come out like honestly, like I really had something going on with y'all sick ass people. No, I did not. Little crazy bitch. I did not have nothing going on with y'all. Not with you, not with you, not with Not with Timothy, not with Pooh, not with none of you sick motherfuckers. None of y'all. None of y'all. I did not have anything going on with y'all. Y'all was weak and y'all was fucking dumb and whatever gateway, whatever the fuck y'all was out there doing, whatever tricking or sick shit y'all been doing for so long with the sick ass people y'all was dealing with. That's why everybody was so all tied up. And then after the shit came out about Shania, then when Bo called Andre to ask him something, oh, I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to be involved in nothing with you and your family. But the nigga been involved in everything with y'all up until that point. Until I came out and said that I knew that he was involved in that shit, because that's how I figured out that he was molesting Shania. So let me tell y'all again, what happened was I cut everybody off. Stopped talking to everybody. That's why nobody heard from me all the months. So what happened was, whatever I would talk to him, y'all would be responding. Only Timothy, Woosie, Muffin, Girly. Y'all would be responding, which telling me that everything he was doing through y'all. Because if he's using y'all, he's using Bo, Pooh, and KD as well. Okay? So I'm totally hip. So when I came out and told the nigga that I knew about him and Shania, whatever. So let me explain to you so you don't try to act like I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about, yada, yada, yada. When I came out and told him, first thing he said was I was crazy or whatever. Then he said he was calling the police and accused me of coming in his car, messing with his car. So that told me right there, okay, boom, I got the nail on the head. But I had already been peeping and watching them and all of that. So I already knew what time it was. Then I had to figure out how y'all dumbasses was mixed up and involved in this shit, okay? So then I had to piece that together based on the fact that all of y'all went along with this shit. All of y'all most likely had some type of crimes or charges that you was trying to make a deal on to get out of and to help them out with whatever they needed help with. So you just, whatever y'all did. So that's what you did, okay? Nothing new. That's why I no longer live, that's why I don't live a street life. I'm not dumb. I watch what people do. I ain't got to keep going through the same shit to get it. So in saying that, um, he was responding. So and everything out here, you see, he responds. The people on social media, they responding based on him, based on the shit that they coming with. You could tell they know him or somebody on that side that don't really know me. Okay? So whenever I say something, you could tell. Like these bullshit ass groups that they be having me it's just crazy. Not all of my groups. I got some great groups, but I ended up getting in a bullshit ass group, and the group was basically mostly Virginia whack ass people and people that they knew. Okay, it's a little secret group. And whenever you respond in the jump, they basically just, you could tell when somebody's indirectly responding, and people be too invested. Nobody, like no stranger on social media, if somebody says something positive, it's like going through changes. It just stands out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is that invested. But it also tells a lot about how you feel about yourself. You come out trying to shoot daggers at somebody else and you're totally fucked up, not even knowing it. The joke is on your goofy ass. Fuck you mean? I don't follow you on social media. I don't think about you. I don't waste no time on you or nothing because I already know what it is. Simple. Nothing else. I already know what it is. And saying that, fuck you talking about? You trying to shoot daggers about something I don't have no issues with. Bitch, if you have issues with me, get the fuck off my social media, hoe. Nobody telling your dusty ass to follow me. You gonna say what? You niggas crack me up talking about somebody getting a check. Nigga, the government taking care of your bitch ass. You a whole informant. What you talking about? Everything you got is on the strength of the government. So, you niggas is not mad because somebody that's informing is exposed. You mad because your ass is exposed. You all was involved in that shit. Not some of y'all, part of y'all, all of you motherfuckers. What are you talking about? So yeah, you niggas coming out on social media talking about you glad about this, you glad about that. I'm glad to know all you motherfuckers is informants. I'm glad to know that. Because I damn sure don't want you using my name to get out of no shit with nobody in the streets. Thank God I don't go nowhere and know nobody you deal with because that's hard to do. Because they gonna already know you lying. So you not doing nothing but trying to target me to people that don't know. I'm hip. Fuck you talking about. Anybody you dealing with already know what time it is. No. For fact, anybody that know me that known me, even knowing me in passing, know that you exactly what the fuck I say you are. Cause I don't do all that. I'm not gonna sit there and make up no shit cause I'm angry at nobody. I don't got them kind of feelings for nobody. I don't even do that. So when you came out thinking the way you was thinking and doing the things you was doing was based on what y'all had going on. The whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, they doing all of this stuff, to target my son. And mostly Andre Hines, Christopher Stanley, and Demetrius Perkins, you know what I'm saying, Arthur Hunter, George Henry III, Dirk James, what is it, Dirk Willie James Hill, you know, and the rest of y'all informant ass crew, everybody that then busted on the K with the feds running in and out their house all last year and the year before, and probably this year too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit there and y'all try to perpetrate a fraud as if the feds and the police wasn't busting y'all. Y'all don't got indictments and shit for years and years and decades. And come on, you got indictments for over 3 decades for drugs, guns, and all types of shit. So nobody's telling on you. Nobody but the people you fucking with, because all of y'all got them. And all of y'all deal together. One of y'all get busted and y'all tell on the other one and y'all tell on the other one. And then y'all just keep telling on people. That's how that happens, but that's something that y'all been doing. I don't understand how any of that involves me because I wasn't involved in that. So then you come out here trying to perpetrate some street shit that y'all don't have nothing to do with. Ain't nothing street about y'all. That's the why you're connected to my family and their name. That's why you're running to my family trying to explain to them about your federal situation. Don't even, come on. You're not street. None of y'all. Don't even cut the bullshit. You can stop trying to convince these people out here in the gutter that y'all are street. You're not. You're not fucking street people. You're suburban people who decided to go out there and try to be in the streets and you didn't cut it. Just like you go out there with your little gang shit and you don't cut it. That's why you use the federal government and the local agencies. Street people don't use the government. They don't. So y'all got this old sick shit. Y'all got it mixed up like it's something cool or something normal about the government using their resources or using black people, allowing black people to attack other black people through the government. Fuck is wrong with y'all retarded niggas? What? Big. Well, make me cuss you out. I had to catch myself. I got to the T and I just had to stop. Like, what? And you had her to be shooting. Go read a book. So I'm saying that with all the bullshit going on, it's a lot. It's hard not to be angry. It's hard not to be mad. But in spite of all the bullshit, I do what I have to do. And just to let you know, their reason for targeting us like they are is to stop me from being able to do what I need to do for my son. So that is their goal. Their goal is to stop us, to make us lose everything. You know what I'm saying? This is not like, oh, like they be posting, I guess, whoever they talk to in the government about some check. Dog, they haven't gave us money in months. You act like they just didn't give us a check this month. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. Why do you think, you know what I'm saying, we be struggling like we do? They've been doing that. But I'm not going to feel bad for doing the right fucking thing because me using their little bit of resources, I could come up and take care of myself. That's why they deny me even that. Unlike you who want to live off the government and looking for their housing. I don't want shit from them. Not their housing, not their insurance, nothing from them. Not a fucking thing. I don't want nobody that I know targeting me, talking about they trying to do something to help me. That's bullshit. I'm not even gonna play that game. And then the people that work for the government, when they getting upset with you, wanting you to go along with some bullshit, that tell you right there, you wasting your time with them too. They just as fucked up as the people committing the crimes. They just as bad. Fuck you mean? They sitting in the government knowing shit happening to people, and all they gonna do is cover it up. Fuck you talking about? They don't give a fuck about no black people out here. They don't. It ain't just district. It's just worse here. That's all. But they don't give a fuck at all. None. Zero. That is why they create these dysfunctional environments where they have people bullying, intimidating, and doing all of that, and have the children on the same thing, and have them living the way that they live in. These environments are created and kept this way based on their staff. They hire staff to come in and keep this shit going that would assist them in targeting people and all of that. As if I'm gonna stop fighting for my kids because of these people in here who don't even give a fuck about themselves or their kids. Y'all got to be some fucking foolish, retarded people. I don't know what you want me to say to some crazy ass, sick ass people, because these motherfuckers walking around thinking they just gonna smack and take and do what they want. And they're gonna get beat the fuck up. That's why they gotta come with me with their boyfriend or their husband and their friends and their cousins. Cause if the bitch smack me or hit me, I'm beating their ass. Straight up. And I'm not talking about no boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about I'm gonna stomp their motherfucking head clean through the floor. Like, you're a grown ass adult. You way too old for that shit. For real. I'm sorry that somebody fucked you up and made you think that's a normal thing that you can go around abusing people. I'm sorry that you feel that way. But you're gonna lose your life fucking with me because I'm not for it. That's the reason why I changed my life. So I don't have to go through shit like this and end up hurting nobody. But if I'm forced in a situation to do so, ain't nothing fucking crazy about me, dog. For a whole year, I've been talking and yelling and screaming and doing everything I can to stop the way these motherfucking people and they targeting me through the DHS. So you're not gonna bounce me around so that you can use different people, motherfuckers taking pictures and videos. Nah, we can get it popping right here because that's what you want to do anyway. It ain't this Mayor Browser's whole plan. You know what I'm saying? To oppress a whole bunch of niggas so y'all can act like we don't care about nothing. We killing each other when y'all setting the shit in play. Y'all the reason why these people dying out here every day in these streets. Nothing but your fucked up government and they corrupt shit. Nobody else. And I'm just being honest. You might not like the way that I said, but it's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. It's y'all. That's it. And you're not meaning to do anything good for people or society. So no, I'm not losing nothing by losing my life or dying. Who the fuck losing something? All I'm doing is here fighting just to get by every day. I'm not losing anything. It's not that I don't give a fuck about life, because every day that I live, I'm going to do the best that I can as far as for me and mine. But I'm also hip and I'm aware. So although I'm chill and all of that shit, I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware. I've been preparing myself for a whole year. I'm not joking or playing or none of that shit. Nobody's doing that. So y'all can go ahead and do whatever the fuck y'all want, however y'all want. Could care less what the fuck the family say, none of that shit. Do me a favor, when I leave here, do not give me no fucking funeral. Burn me and give my ashes to my son. Fuck them people. I don't got no family. That's my only family right there, is my son. Other than that, I ain't got no fucking family. Come on. Just because I speak to some people, I'm cool, and that's just like any other person out here. That ain't no fucking family. You know, no. I don't have no family that would be involved in no shit against my kids. No, I don't. So, in saying that, you know what I'm saying? The sooner you motherfuckers get the heart that you pretending that you have, we can leave this motherfucker in the bang. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Because I'm going to sit tight until then. Because you're going to get stupid and dumb about a minute because you don't got nothing else better to do. And y'all people that sit around messy as shit, stirring up shit, Miss Brooks, you can send whoever the fuck you want. Nieces, nephews, cousins, uncles, and all that shit. If they don't get me, bitch, I definitely will get you. Yes, I do know y'all names and who the fuck y'all be sending. Fucking play with me. So all that shit about bouncing me around and all that, that's crazy. Bouncing me around for what, bitch? You work for DHS, so you can send a motherfucker wherever. You have complete information. There's no way I could go out here without that Virginia Williams Resource Center knowing where I'm at as far as any program, because that's how it's set up. The only reason why y'all pretending like it's other programs outside of you is to hide the fact that you have a monopoly in the district. That's the way you can segregate and oppress, and you can account for every person per your Mayor Browser. Get the fuck out of here. So why these dumbass people are sinking in the ship that they're dragging their children down in, so that the next generation is more and more and more and more poverty. You have to do that in order to keep that 1%. So I understand how you climbed up like you did. I guess, after seeing this shit for so long, you said, fuck them, they ain't worth it. But don't front and act like you care about abused children and abused women and all of this shit when you out here fucking setting kids up to get raped and molested, and you putting them through your system for that shit, and you selling them off to fucking white people for that. Don't play with me. Y'all not for no fucking kids. Y'all do not give a fuck about no kids. Y'all say all that shit so a person can vote y'all in, so y'all can sit up there. Everything you do, your money, everything you target is these fucking black and brown children. Facts. So you don't give a fuck about them. You cut it out. And if you don't give a fuck about the kids, you damn sure don't give a fuck about no adults. So you're not going to talk to me about no people that you didn't have here, you didn't oppress and fucked all up. They don't give a damn about themselves, their kids, and nothing else. So they're not going to spend their welfare checks on no education and shit like I do. No, they're gonna spend it to buy them shoes and get their hair and nails done every month. Things that they got to do to stay up to par. I can stay up to par without none of that shit. So take another picture or sit something else out about my teeth and all of that. Bitch, you more worried about it than I am. Don't take me much. I'm natural. So what the fuck you mean? Come again? I can get my teeth fixed. Shit you got going on, you can't get fixed. So don't come up with no petty shit, okay? Because if you sitting around watching and talking about how I look and what I got on, bitch, you must got some issues with yourself. That's the least you should be worried about. Anything I'm talking about in this situation. Who y'all playing with? Everything you say says about how you feel about yourself. I would never waste my fucking time on energy to be sitting there looking on your pictures, worrying about you, trying to say shit about you low key. Bitch, get a life. Since you doing so good and you so happy, why the fuck you over here worrying about me, ho? You and the motherfucking DL ass niggas you out there playing with. Cut it out. Y'all play too much. Y'all funny as shit. Then y'all do all this fronting and faking and you want somebody else to do it with you. No. And as far as Woosie Aisha Curl, girl, bye. When you was involved last year in that hate crime, you was involved in molesting and soliciting Shania. You was involved in assisting the judicial system in doing so. So, there's no fucking way you're writing me this year after last year you was on Facebook talking about my son was in danger and all this shit. Am I still upset? Hey, bitch, go kill yourself, okay? Because I've never done nothing to your little sick ass or none of that. And your fucking self-hatred actually spewed over on me. So I had to pay for your fucking feelings about yourself as well as everybody else's feelings about themselves. Because I'm responsible for how fucked up everybody feel about themselves. Like, how is that? That's your fucking feelings. How you feel about yourself. So stop basing your feelings on other motherfuckers and stop basing your feelings on images and really stand for something. Therefore, you won't go through that shit. You won't be looking around trying to blame somebody else for how the fuck you feel. That's how you feel based on you. Just like these sick ass people who have no clue about what they going through. Just like your sick ass who think you doing something better all fucked up. Cut it out. This ain't no street issue. This is a motherfucking government matter. So, although many of y'all do y'all thing through the government, just remember, there will be other people like me who will not give a fuck about none of that. And believe me, the consequences will be 100 times worse because that shit's not going to hold up nowhere. Nobody's going to care that you with the feds and all this shit and that you come targeting them fucking with their kids and their lives based on some shit in your head because you fucked up. Dog, you fucking with men, you fucking with women, you fucking with little girls, which is children and boys. You fucked up. Fuck you talking about? And then you same motherfucking weirdos after y'all out there fucking each other and doing all this weird shit with kids. Then you come out and say some weird shit about me. And then say, we all together. Look at us. Well, since I'm the weird one, how come I ain't involved in none of this weird shit y'all was doing? Oh, okay. Get back at me when you get that shit together.